The motion calling for international investigators to be prevented from conducting investigations on the ground in Sri Lanka was passed in Parliament today with a majority of 34 votes. 144 MPs voted for the motion while 10 MPs voted against the motion. The UNP abstained from voting while the TNA voted against. The SLMC and JVP members were absent from Parliament today. Let's take a look at some of the views expressed in Parliament today.
In
this joint statement, we have said that we bear the responsibility if there is a violation of human rights. We have initiated a program for this already. We wish to clearly note that we have not inserted anything for our part in this joint agreement that would be harmful to our country.
In the joint statement, the Secretary General of the United Nations says that there have been violations of human rights. It is in the last two sentences. But the Sri Lankan government says, yes, we are responding to those. In these two lines, Sri Lanka has accepted that human rights were violated.
Will you be seated and let me speak? I will read the final paragraph.
The Secretary General underlined the importance of an accountability process for addressing violations of international humanitarian and human rights law. The government will take measures to address those grievances.
We love this country just as much as you do. You do not need to display that the Sri Lanka Freedom Party is the only party that aches to unite the country. The United National Party categorically rejects foreign interference. But you are the ones who have created a platform for them to do this. When you first went to Geneva, we as the opposition offered assistance, but you said you do not need our assistance. And in 2012, you lost. It is as a consequence of that action that this proposal has been brought to this parliament today.
රටක අභ්‍යන්තරයේ ඇතිවෙන ප්‍රශ්නවලදී කවුරුන් හෝ කියනවා නම් රටේ අභ්‍යන්තර ප්‍රශ්න විසඳා ගැනීම සඳහා
When there is a domestic problem in a country, if anyone says that external parties should be allowed to resolve that internal problem, I believe that it is essential to consider the status of such persons. The investigation that is being initiated via Geneva will only serve to strengthen and rejuvenate deceased terrorist groups in this country. That is why we clearly state, let us resolve our own problems.
මේ රටේ මියගිය ත්‍රස්තවාදී සංවිධාන වලට